Hey folks, it's Lindsey Huddleston with SPS back in the building over at Warren Lincoln, the beautiful Warren Lincoln Gymnasium. 2 courts for the Horatio Williams Team Camp Showcase. Wouldn't be a Team Camp Showcase or anything of that matter without the man TJ Kelley in the building. Holding down my guy right here.
Hey, it's great to be here, man, right in the middle of the team camp, for the month of June. And once again, after last year, this is a great follow-up to what we had last year as far as having teams from all over the state, champions, Muskegon, East Lansing, Ann Arbor Skyline. I think we've got Grosse Pointe South.
Yep.
Got Anthony Bernard, who's going to
Mercer.
Phenomenal score. Yep. Warren Lincoln, Waddell Henry, who's longtime coach at Pershing.
Yep.
He's over here, and he's
we at Waddell's house right now.
Yes. Waddell's house.
No, that's great. TJ, you've done a great job with just keeping the pulse of things, and this is kind of like high time for you. I mean, we're out here, you connect with the local folks. Talk about working with Horatio and this kind of network that's been created where Horatio uses his community ties and leverages that, where we're able to bring more teams and more people in. And what does that do for, like, just a basketball junkie like you that gets to get all this? You turn into a mad scientist with all the stuff that's happening right now?
Wait, whenever I get let's say there's a pen and a paper, and all I have to do is just put together the schedule. That's right in my alley, So yeah, I love it just to be able to put together different matchups. And maybe I'd like to see, you got a couple of unsigned seniors who both happen to be 6'5", maybe 6'6". Yeah. But hey, see what they can do against each other.
Right.
But at the same time, looking for a really competitive matchup between the teams.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a phenomenal time of year for me. I love watching kids in this atmosphere, because they're, they have a sense of pride playing for the school that they're at. They got the parents in the stands. Right. But Horatio has done a phenomenal job making it as cost effective for everybody as possible. Yeah. But yeah, he's been phenomenal, and obviously this would not go on without him.
Yeah, we appreciate Horatio and what he's doing. Talk about summer ball, and not to get it twisted, you can have a great showing in summer, other things are worked on, but how do we place relevance on summer ball, compared to playing in the fall and, of course, playing in March and April?
Well, let's say this is where you're going to find the biggest clusters of college coaches out watching numerous teams or numerous players at one time, during the high school season, or even open gym during the fall, when college coaches are stopping in. There might be 4 or 5 coaches or 10 coaches, but it's not like you get a full workout, and obviously, they can't get full games in. A lot of it's just small workouts, simple workouts. Go meet the school, and a lot of coaches, they want to go meet the janitor. They want to go meet. They want to meet.
Yep, we cool. We edit that. You're supposed to dive, Anthony. You're supposed to dive. Anthony Bernard trying to make a cameo on us right here. We're going to keep that in the shot. That's good. But they want to make those connections. They want to meet the people that are in the building. Hey, how is John Smith playing, or whatever? You know what I'm saying? How is he as a kid? You know what I'm saying? Maybe go talk to a math teacher, English teacher, or language teacher, or whatever. Just to get a little bit more in depth about who this player is, because hey, if we don't give you an opportunity to come to this university, we want to know that you're more than just playing basketball. Yeah. We want some substance, big investment
behind you. Yeah,
big investment.
That's a great investment.
That's it. Well, how do we not get caught up with what a player or a team did last season, TJ, compared to how the summer may look, how they look getting off the bus or getting out the cars with the size and the swag, compared to what's going to happen when it's time to raise the trophy again in the state of Michigan?
Well, I'm one that always look for improvement. How have you evolved as a player? If you were 6'2" and 140 pounds last year, hey, are you still 140 pounds?
Yeah.
If you're still 6'2", let's say, hey, you've been in the weight room. Let's say you need to lose weight. Really nobody can tell you, a player, what to eat. You can, but you can't force them to. Right. So what do they do in their own initiative to get in the weight room, to get stronger,
to have a healthier diet? Big change? Like, this kid been working.
Oh, without a doubt. I'll give you a perfect example. Yesterday, Derek Nix, who played at Michigan State, now is overseas. He is in phenomenal shape.
I've been hearing about that.
He's 6'9". And I'll tell you this, it's almost like if he would have walked into Michigan State at that size, wow, people would have been like, man, this dude right here, I mean, he more than likely probably would have been playing in the league.
I heard someone say, yeah, I saw Derek, and the next thing they talk about is how he's looking.
Yeah, but phenomenal, and it was really sad yesterday because we lost Caleb Swanigan, who played at Purdue. They're, you know, Nix and Swanigan, they both know each other. But I think that's one of the things that, you know, that we as basketball players or athletes have to keep on taking care of our bodies because we're so used to conditioning all the time. Where when that goes away, hey, it's easy to gain a lot of weight. You know, and you know and it's super sad with Swanigan, but but it's great to see with Nix though that he's taking care of his body, and so that's one thing that I do look for, like as far as players. You know, what are you doing to show that you're serious about this? You know, when the coach is telling you, hey, we need you to lose weight, we need you to get stronger, and you're actually doing that. That means that you're listening. That means that you're coachable. You know, which goes a long way, not only on the floor but in life.
But that's helpful, TJ, because we can get caught up with the hype of a kid on the court, like, ooh, whatever. But TJ comes to like, hey man, he was doing that same thing a year ago.
hey, I tell you what, you don't want to plateau too early. You know what I'm saying? You want to keep on peaking, and if basketball is something that you want to do, I mean, as males, I mean, we're not getting into our physical peak shape until we're 25 years old, 26, you know? And be able to roll with that from 25 to 35, maybe 47. No, just kidding. Without a doubt. But I mean, it's one of those things where, what are you doing them just as like adults? You know, what if you're the same person at 50 that you were at 25? You know, then you probably not making those strides to really mature and take care of business.
No, you're saying that. Well, with the time we have, man, we're going to try to catch up and see some more ball. We got a few more games to go. I think Coach Bernard was trying to take a jump shot himself. That's how he's feeling about what's going on. But I want to say I appreciate you and what you've been doing. I know you're really committed to what's going on out here, and this is a great time. You're being a great resource. Anything you want to share before we get you out of here?
And well, I'll tell you what, you know, you give me a lot of praises and stuff like that. Hey, give this guy his flowers, I mean, because I'll tell you what, you know, between the leagues that you're going to and all the different interviews, the people that you've talking to, and not only that, the kids that you're helping along the way, you know, and sports psychology is so much of what is needed. You know, this is far more than just dribbling a basketball or scoring a touchdown or hitting a home run. You know, we're trying to build a lot of life skills that come out of this, and you know, hopefully some of these kids are paying attention to what's going on, so you know, the torch can be passed down to them.
We're doing some
you know, so hey, give somebody an opportunity to retire or sit back and enjoy the the fruits of what they've done. You know, and I'm more specifically talking about Horatio because he's done a phenomenal job, and somebody will have to step in those big shoes, you know, to fill that void. You know, when Horatio is saying, hey, you know what, I'm going to go play golf every day. You know,
you almost do that now, but, but even still, you get to do it like that. Well, look, man, it's a great time. Keep up the good work. Lindsey Holston with SPS over at the Horatio Williams Foundation Team Showcase. Some great things happening. I got the guy, TJ Kelley. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.